Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we are going to provide a solution to this interesting problem. We're asked to find the volume of the liquid in this container. You can see that this is a cylinder but sitting horizontally. Assuming it was upright vertically, something like this, all you have to do is to find the area of the base, which is a cycle, then you multiply by its height to get the volume of the cylinder. But since it is sitting horizontally, all we have to do is to find the area of this segment, then we multiply by the height, which is 10 meter. All right, so now let me bring the cycle outside, find the area of the segment before we multiply by 10. You can see that the level of the water is 10 meter and the radius of the cycle is 4 meter. All right, so let me bring the cycle outside. Assuming this is the cycle and this is the level of the water, right? This is the center of the cycle. I can connect these 2 points to the center just to form an isosceles triangle. So if we want to find the area of the segment, all we have to do is to find the area of this triangle plus the area of this sector. So let me partition the sector into 2. So now we have an identical sectors, 1, 2, plus the triangle. So let's start with the triangle. Remember the radius is what? 4 meters. All these sides will be 4. And since the level of the water is 6 meter and we have covered 4 already here, it implies that the height of this triangle is 2 meter, right? Because 2 plus 4 will give us 6. So we have seen that this is 2, this is 4. What will be this side? We can apply Pythagoras rule to find that side. Let me call it x. So that the base of the triangle will be 2x. So let's find x first. X will be the square root of the hypotenuse squared minus this other side squared, which is 2 squared. 4 squared is 16. 2 squared is 4. 16 minus 4 is 12. So this is equal to square root of 12. But 12 can be written as 4 multiplied by 3, and square root of 4 is 2. And hence this is the same thing as 2 root 3. Therefore, x value is equal to 2 root 3. What about the base? The base will be equal to 2x, remember, which is now equal to 2 times 2 root 3, which is equal to 4 root 3 cm. Therefore, the base of that triangle is equal to 4 root 3 cm. So what will be the area of that triangle? It will be half the base times the height. So area of triangle will be equal to half the base is this one, that is 4 root 3, times the height, which is 2. So you can see that half of 2 is 1, so everything here equals 4 root 3 cm squared, and hence this is said to be the area of the triangle. Now let us pay attention to these 2 other sectors. To find the area of the sector, we need one angle, right? This subtended angle, let us call it theta. But to find that, I think we can find this angle right here, which is, let me call it alpha. Remember that this side is what? 2 root 3. So we have the opposite side, we have the hypotenuse side. So we can say that sine alpha is equal to opposite, which is 2 root 3, divided by the hypotenuse, which is 4, right? You can see that. If you reduce this to the lowest term, you have root 3 divided by 2. So sine of what angle is root 3 divided by 2? It is equal to 60 degrees, or pi divided by 3. So therefore, alpha is equal to 60 degrees. So if it is 60 degrees, one thing you should observe is this is a straight line. An angle on a straight line equals 180. This implies that alpha plus theta is equal to 180. But we have seen that alpha is 60, therefore theta will be equal to 180 degrees minus 60 degrees, which is equal to 120 degrees. And hence, this particular angle is equal to 120 degrees. So how can we find the area of that sector? Area of sector is equal to theta divided by 360 degrees multiplied by pi r squared. Well, theta is 120 divided by 360 multiplied by pi multiplied by r squared, which is 4 squared. 120 divided by 360 is 1 over 3, and this is 16. So we have 16 over 3 pi cm squared. So this is the area of one of the sectors. But remember, we have two identical sectors. So for the two sectors, the area of two sectors is equal to 2 multiplied by this particular area, right? Which is equal to 32 pi over 3 cm squared. So now we have obtained the area of the two sectors and the triangle. So what will be the total area there, which is area of the segment? Area of the segment will now be equal to the two areas. Let me start with this one, 32 pi over 3, then plus the area of the triangle. The area of the triangle is 4 root 3, all of them cm squared. So this is the area of the segment. But remember, we are looking for the volume. The volume will be equal to area of the segment, which is 32 pi over 3 plus 4 root 3 multiplied by the height of that cylinder, which is what? 10 meter. So once you multiply by 10 meter, sorry, I have been using centimeters here. They're all supposed to be in meters. This is meter squared. All right. If you multiply by 10, this becomes 320 pi divided by 3 plus 40 root 3, all of them meter cubed. And hence, this is said to be the volume of the water in this container. But if you like, you can round everything here in decimal. All you have to do is to plug in the value of pi, evaluate everything here. But this is the most accurate answer. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting videos. Bye-bye.